So, about the time that all this stuff started to happen to me, my mother had sent off my signature to one of the psychic ladies, and this is the picture that she sent back. And it's a sun with a phoenix, and I noticed that the phoenix has a red eye. So, as soon as you see a red eye, you automatically think of the devil, right? Yes, red eye, possessed or something. So, the next thing I noticed was the egg. And after I found this egg on the beach with the thumbprint with the diamond igneous rock pressed in, I carried it around with me for a year or so. And it was funny that she drew a phoenix with an egg and the sun in the background with all the stuff that's been going on with me and the sun and whatnot. So, three rocks that I bought, and two of them had significant meanings as far as one of them had my face in it at a specific time that I got into my first fight with my dad. The power went out, and I was talking about how the government was training our children with the screens. So the second rock showed me that our vibrational patterns go through rocks, which led me to make the things that I did make and be able to do the things that I can do now. I might not have even needed those things, but it was the symbolism that taught me how Wi-Fi connection between a being and rocks, as in the sun can be Wi-Fi connected to the earth, and we can be Wi-Fi connected to these individual pucks. And that explained the reason why our Washington Monument is made of a pyramid with different minerals, because it's the symbolism of how minerals can be attached to a certain frequency. So the Washington Monument Pyramid is a control mechanism. So he showed me that he can be connected to the sun, I can be connected to a rock, and the people that are in a wave can be connected to a rock. So, our government right now has a pyramid set up that blasts out a frequency, and they've placed them everywhere. These are all along the borders of our country right now. Canadian border marker. And it's a pyramid on the top, and it's an orgon, and it's the symbolism of everything that I went through and what the Freemasons are all about. So I have a picture here of the top of our Washington Monument and who is in charge of placing it there, which happens to be Noah. So Noah is in charge of putting our Washington Monument pyramid up. So they're now controlling our weather and manipulating our minds and throwing hurricanes at us, which isn't the nicest thing to do to a country. And here it is, written on the side, who's made whenever. So people are trying to manipulate the weather, and all the trees are dying from it. And the sun has made a connection with a few people to try and stop the government from flooding and drowning the world. So now, every time I go on a camera, it lifts the firmament, the whole bubble surrounding it. So the sun uses the cameras now because the pyramid that they put up blocks his vision. So, the Washington Monument Pyramid is creating the hurricanes, along with airplanes, massive amounts of chemicals, and the sun is trying to stop it. This is his frequency. And he uses the cameras to create eyes in the sky, push and move the chemicals, and try to teach our government that there's a living force behind what they're trying to manipulate, which is the whole earth. And they're killing all the trees. And we have to stop them. Be good.